A Course in Miracles, Workbook for Students, Lesson 185, I Want the Peace of God. Before we begin this lesson, let us do the prayer from A Course in Miracles. I'm here only to be truly helpful. I'm here to represent Him who sent me. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do because He who sent me will direct me. I'm content to be wherever He wishes, knowing He goes there with me. I will be healed as I let Him teach me to heal. I want the peace of God. All of us want peace. And how do we have that peace? How do we feel that peace? And this is one of the most beautiful elaborations on peace by Jesus. He says to say these words is nothing, but to mean these words is everything. If you could but mean them for just an instant, there would be no further sorrow possible for you in any form, in any place, or any time. Heaven would be completely given back to full awareness, memory of God entirely restored, and the resurrection of all creation fully recognized. No one can mean these words and not be healed. He cannot play with dreams nor think he is himself a dream. He cannot make a hell and think it real. He wants the peace of God and it is given him. And this is, he plays around this major theme of dream. And he says that just like in dream, which is actually an allusion to our physical waking state. But in dream, we find we have our illusions. Every hero of the dream, it's different. He says no two can share the same intent. All intents are different, and therefore mind is actually asleep while we dream. But so minds cannot unite in dreams. Now again he's telling us that this world is a place where you are dreaming. That is the awareness we have to have. So even when we are here, we have to overlook that and overlook the illusions which you see. He says to mean you want the peace of God is to renounce all dreams, for no one means these words who wants illusion and who therefore seeks the means which bring illusions. That is, unless and until we do away the differences by forgiveness and by the real intent within us to have peace, we will not be able to call illusions or dream. We will remain immersed in our dreams. The mind, which means that all it wants is peace, must join with other minds, for that is how peace is obtained. And when the wish for peace is genuine, the means for finding it is given in a form each mind that seeks for it in honesty can understand. So what he says is that to be awake, even while we are here, to be awake from the illusion and join with other minds, understand them, try to look beyond differences, look beyond hatred, enmity, jealousies. So this is how we would actually have the peace of God. Let us today devote our practicing to recognizing that we really mean the words we say. We want peace of God, and this is no idle wish. These words do not request another dream be given us, and we should therefore, he says, devote practice periods or to careful searching of your mind to find the dreams you cherish still. And what do you ask for in your heart? So our treasure is where our heart is. We will cherish only those things which our heart dictates. Where is your heart? What is your intent? That is what he's telling us to recognize. And so Forget the words you use in making your request. Consider but what you believe will comfort you and bring you happiness. But be you not dismayed by lingering illusions, for their form is not what matters now. And so, this is, we have to choose God's peace, or you have asked for dreams, and dreams will come as you requested them. No one who truly seeks the peace of God can fail to find it, for he merely asks that he deceive himself no longer by denying to himself what is God's will. Now, all the masters we have seen, whether we have Jesus Christ or Shirdi Sai, they have emphasized upon the fact that whatever is happening is God's will. And only because our minds are asleep, we are not able to discern that, and that is why we are not in peace. So he says, for you was peace created, given you by its creator, and established as his own eternal gift. How can you fail when you but ask for what he wills for you? And how could your request be limited to you alone? No gift of God can be unshared. No one can lose, and everyone must gain whenever any gift of God has been requested and received by anyone. God gives but to unite, to take away is meaningless to him. And when it is as meaningless to you, you can be sure you share one will with him and he with you. It is this one intent we seek today, uniting our desires with the need of every heart, the call of every mind, the hope that lies beyond despair, the love attack would hide, the brotherhood that hate has sought to sever, but which still remains as God created it. With help like this beside us, can we fail today as we request the peace of God be given us? Now, before I close this particular chapter, I've read some experts and I've tried to explain in my own words, but I would also request you to get this beautiful book from Foundation of Inner Peace, A Course in Miracles, for your further reference and study, because it is a revealed scripture, and at least for me, every word is so meaningful and pregnant with meaning. So, again, let us recollect this theme. I want the peace of God, and end this particular discussion.